Red Wings come out of their zone. This is DeBrincat, 20 goals, 40 points. Outstanding season for Alex DeBrincat. Save made by DeSmith. Pass was too far for the ex-Red Wing Adam Ernie. Back in the lineup for Dallas tonight. Here's Dylan Larkin, Red Wings captain, stopped by DeSmith. There's Larkin, off the stick of Finney. Evan Finney cuts behind the net. Back out it comes to Edmondson. His shot stopped by DeSmith. Now Heiskanen winds the puck around. And Gibson able to make the stop on Robertson, and they got the left hand back across.
Just the ability to win pucks and make plays, and Red Wings with a dangerous looking opportunity there.
Puck took a funny hop. Here's Larkin for Raymond, spin to the stick save by DeSmith. When he was called up by the Red Wings, now tied with Arthur Kaliev, 19 goals apiece. And he's done a nice job filling in for Patrick Kane. Flip save! And now it's carried out by Rasmussen with Van Riemsdyk on his left. Rasmussen around Heiskanen, out in front for Van Riemsdyk. He scores!
Van Riemsdyk with the defense. Rasmussen goes the other way, and just a good, hard, simple play.
Good defensive play by Seider. Now Larkin settles the puck down, knocked down at the line. Here's Harley in with a shot, and that's handled by Gibson. Back around looking for Robertson, broken up by Sandy and Pellica. And now it's Raymond. Raymond joined by Sherratt. Sherratt with a shot. Puck deflected in by Kopp. Heiskanen up the boards, knocked down by Leonard. Leonard dropping it back. DeBrincat shoots wide, and then Leonard from a tough angle. Stopped by DeSmith.
Leading scorer in Grand Rapids, and pretty much made Jonathan Berggren expendable. Really doing a good job.
Berggren has a couple of goals for DeBrincat, and now Leonard. Leonard holds. Down low for Larkin. Back out for Seider, a blast, stopped by DeSmith. Puck comes to Heiskanen. Back around. Along the wall, Rantanen for Johnston. Moves it and shoots, saved by Gibson. His dad, Chuck, is in the building. Chuck Johnston watching his son on the power play. Rantanen to the circle. Stick save, Gibson.
That was a good save through traffic.
Rantanen straight away. Now Hintz. First power play of the game for the Stars. Heiskanen, cross ice. Hintz stopped by Gibson. Moving through the neutral zone, back to Miro Heiskanen, in across the line. Heiskanen, stopped by Gibson. Puck comes out to Harley, and that Duchesne had it knocked off his stick, comes in front, saved by Gibson, and then another, and he covers.
This puck was sticky. I mean, it just kind of followed him. The Red Wings had numbers here, but watch this puck just kind of still filters towards the net. Bork able to get a whack at it. I don't know, one of those broken plays where as a goaltender you kind of think you've got layers in front of you and there's no way it's going to get towards the net, but
Bernard Docker carries it back. Here's Danielson with Appleton cutting for the net. Shot by Danielson is gloved. And now it's Larkin into the Dallas zone, cutting wide on Heiskanen. Dylan Larkin maintains control. Back out for Seider. Has a lane, shoots, and it's gloved with Finney setting the screen in front. Trailing only the Colorado Avalanche. Danielson with the setup and the save by DeSmith. Score! Knocked home by Danielson, but it is waved off. It was kicked in by Danielson. Why'd you kick it out to a stick?
Yeah, exactly. If you kick it from skate and touch it with your stick, you're good, but he never does get the stick on the puck as it enters the net.
Watch Petrovic, 28. His stick kind of keeps Danielson's stick away.
Oh, yeah, what a great pickup there, Kenny. Good job by Petrovic.
Kept alive by Rantanen. Casper without a stick, kicks the puck along. Next man on it was Johnston. Robertson still with it. Robertson leaned on by Larkin. Out in front. Unable to get the puck through, kept alive by Heiskanen. Pass picked off. Get it out of the zone by JT Compher, joined by Andrew Kopp. Compher in with a backhand shot. Robertson shoots, puck comes to Hintz. Unable to get it through. Half minute to go on the Larkin penalty. Robertson with it again. Now it's Wyatt Johnston. Back onto the stick of Jason Robertson. In front, back out it comes. Score! Rope Hintz on the power play ties the game at 1.
And because you give them opportunities, and it's just a matter of time before they cash it. Look at our AT&T connected cam. Patience and ability to make plays in tight areas. Rantanen able to hang on to it. Finds Hintz off to the side. Look at that shot. I mean, that is just a perfectly placed snapshot. Gibson made a couple of good
shots for 15-11 Dallas in a 1-1 game. To break it, knocked off the puck. Ritzkovian with it for the Stars. Cross-ice pass, score! Jamie Benn! Beautiful setup from Matt Duchene, and the Stars have their first lead of the night.
Was called back where Petrovic made the defensive play. The Stars started to get more determined, started to win pucks, and that continues right here. You got Heiskanen, Ritzkovian, and Duchene all played a hand in winning this puck. And then a quick strike for the Stars as they get the odd man, and Duchene makes a real good pass on his backhand.
Red Wings attempt. Now Sider once again. A minute to go on the penalty. Here is Raymond, save, rebound, finish, score!
Finney, who fills the void in the net front position. He has several good opportunities early on in this power play. Maybe doesn't occupy the space that Van Riemsdyk does, but he's got good hands like Van Riemsdyk, and he's able to hang around there and find the loose change off the initial shot. And the ability to put it up over the pad. A good job by Finney. And
now Rantanen. Back out for Heiskanen. Near side Rantanen. Now Heiskanen with it. Left circle. Deflected. Score! It's redirected in by Wyatt Johnston. Power play goal. The Stars have a 3-2 lead.
Brian Pochmara. The middle of the ice is what you got to be careful of with Johnson. Typically, when it's set up to the left of Gibson, it's a one-timer. When it goes to the right of Gibson, he's looking for that high tip. And Heiskanen finds Johnston's stick. For the most part, Detroit has done a good job of collapsing in on Johnston on prior power plays. This is what happens when you give him a little time and space.
Now Raymond. Back out for Sider. For the Brinket. Cross ice, Raymond. Oh, what a pass, and Larkin scores! What a setup by James Van Riemsdyk, and the Red Wings tie the game on the power play.
What a play for the Red Wings. Finney did a job in scoring the goal. Van Riemsdyk returns, and watch this pass. Wow. How good is that? Right on the tape for Larkin.
Here comes Raymond, and across the line, puck deflected back out by Heiskanen. Sider with it once again. Now Larkin. Sider heads for the bench. Larkin pulls the string and scores! Larkin tied the game, and now he wins it for the Red Wings.
Stick, but then the Red Wings were able to repossess the puck. They never gave it up. And on a regroup, here comes Larkin towards the latter half of his shift. He's able to drag it around Robertson and snap it to the far side onto Smith. Good job by Larkin taking advantage of a forward there. If that's a D-man, it's a little bit more difficult to drag it around that stick, but oftentimes forwards are not great at doing